Hello and thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going to the Sadlers Brewery out of Stourbridge in West Yorkshire, and this is their Mud City Stout. As you can see, a chocolate and vanilla stout coming in at 6% ABV. Nice 500ml bottle. There's the crown. I got this at is it B&M? B&M stores? And that's where I got it. If it lets me go back and find out. Yeah, B&M stores at Westwood in Broadstairs. So, what have we got in this beer? We have water, malted barley, wheat, oats, hops, cacao, vanilla and yeast. It just says brewed with raw cacao, vanilla pods, flaked oats, wheat and a blend of beautifully dark malts. The grains are pale malt, roasted barley, chocolate malt, crystal malt, wheat and oats, and the hops are First Golden Northern Brewer. Then it goes into various meat dishes that you can pair with this beer: roast meats, shellfish, strong cheese and sweet chocolate pudding. And that's it. Try this stout in pie, stew, cake or ice cream. There you go. Let's crack it open then. It's a beer I've been wanting to try for quite a few years. I've heard various bits and pieces about the beer, but we'll go into that part of it after I've tried it for myself. So, beer in a glass. Bit of smoke there. Let's try and generate a little bit of head on this beer. Like almost cask-esque. Yeah, it's a little bit too much really. But there you go. One finger, slightly tan coloured head, some nice kind of larger bubbles on top, but yeah, looking a nice beer. There is a slight ruby hue coming through the bottom of the glass, but apart from that it's definitely a jet black, maybe a slight hint of brown. I mean, you could, in some quarters, I mean it varies, you could get like a mild looking like this. So let's get an aroma then on this stout. Oh, I'm definitely getting the chocolates for sure. Slightly kind of dried, dark fruits. Slight raisiny. A little bit of sweetness from the vanilla, but not overly so. Smells pleasant enough. I think I paid £1, was it £1.30 something for this bottle, so pretty good really. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Let's have another go. For a 6% English styled or brewed beer, traditional British stout, you're not picking up the alcohol. I do find that sometimes they're quite strong in the alcohol sometimes, certain styles of the English ale. But this one's, you're not really picking it up at all. There is kind of a slight kind of milky chocolate. There's a slight bitterness there, maybe from the roasted malts. Definitely a sweetness. It's almost like a slight lacto-y thing going on. There's a hint of coffee. Yeah, it's very pleasant. Lovely mouthfeel. Lower end of the medium body. Yeah, I mean, for what it is and the price, yeah, I'd happily go and buy a few more of this. If next time I'm up there, just for sitting there. Oh, I'll have a stout. Is this any other information on this beer? It just says the allergens: barley, wheat and oats. Produced in the UK. It's had a best before date. Obviously Sadlers have been established since 1900, and best before June, it just says June 20, so I assume that's next year, but no, unless the 19's been rubbed out or whatever. But yeah, I've had a few of, this is the actual first beer from the brewery I've had, which is really cool. But I had a few beers that you may have seen that they've done for Audis and stuff like that over the last sort of three years or so, and they've been okay. This is much better than that. This is much better. I mean, this is, you know, from the brewery obviously, and there's the information if you want to read that back. Brown bottle, nice. Give it one more taste and I'll give it a rating. Yeah, I mean, it's not, if you're going in thinking, oh, it's going to be this and it's going to be that, it's not. It is in patches for me, but for the price point and everything else considered, I want to give this I'll give this a 6.5 out of 10. I think that's fair for this. Again, getting back to what I was going to say earlier, I've heard that this recipe, it used to be a much better beer than it is now. I don't know. This is the first time I've had it, so, but I've quite enjoyed it for you know, the day I'm reviewing it in, which is the 17th. Is it 17th? 18th day after St Patrick's Day. 18th of March of 2019. So this particular bottle and this particular day, yeah, quite pleasant. Anyway, let me know if you've had this one from the Sadlers Brewing Company before. And this is their Mud City Stout, chocolate and vanilla porter, 6% ABV, out of Stourbridge in West Yorkshire, England. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.